Anyone for tennis? No, I'm not talking about an actual game of tennis, but instead I'm using tennis as a metaphor. This video is about how we can avoid getting into petty arguments that can then blow up to become something much bigger. Here's an example. Imagine yourself standing at one end of the tennis court and the person you're annoyed with is at the other end. You pick up a racket and ball and say, I'm fed up with tidying up after you. You're lazy and selfish and I've had enough. You then hit the ball hard and send it across the net. The other person picks up their racket and swipes the ball back at you saying, you're a fine one to talk about being selfish. You never ask me how my day has gone. All you talk about is yourself and your problems. Game on. You return the ball, saying something even more accusatory, and the other person does the same. There can be no winners in this game. Now imagine being on the receiving end of your words. How do you feel when someone flings accusatory statements at you? Judged, criticised, cornered, back against the wall? Remember the old adage, to blame is to shame? Now let's rerun that scene. You have something to say and you want them to hear it, so you begin by owning how you feel. Can we have a chat about something that's bothering me? I feel that I'm doing a lot of tidying up after you and it makes me feel tired and stressed. What can we do about this? Now, because you've owned the feelings as yours, they're far less likely to feel judged or criticised. By asking for their help and inviting them to work with you to find a solution, it now becomes a shared problem. Most likely they no longer feel they need to return the ball, and now you can have a gentle chat about what you both might do to be helpful. Here are some simple rules of the game. Find the right time to talk about what's bugging you, preferably when both parties are relaxed. When putting a point across, begin by saying something nice, for example, I like you, love you, care about you, immediately making them feel valued. Always start the next sentence by acknowledging how you're feeling. For example, I feel that you, it feels to me that you, I'm feeling tired and stressed out because. Owning how you feel stops the other person feeling blamed. Keep it short and succinct and speak calmly and quietly. Invite the other person to respond and make sure that you listen intently and don't interrupt. If you're on the receiving end of an accusatory statement, never pick up the racket. Instead, take a deep breath, silently count to 10 and say, I recognise you're feeling angry or upset or stressed by this. Can we talk about it and see if we can find a resolution that works for both of us? When both sides have taken turns to give their point of view, form a plan for what next, including who is going to do what and when. And always remember to thank the other person for having listened and responded. I hope this has been helpful, and if you like what you've heard, please remember to leave a comment below.